This is the Iowa Weather Report for Wednesday, August 28th, 2013. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. Yeah, at 1 p.m. this afternoon, it's the same story, the 594 ridge overhead, down into the southern and central plain states, and all the storm systems going around us, and that'll be the case again here today. Some showers and thunderstorms from the Great Lakes northeastward, some tropical moisture over the southwest, and a new storm moving into the Pacific Northwest. But a frontal system will be coming through and may clip the northeastern counties, keeping them a bit cooler today and more so on Thursday, with maybe an isolated shower. Storm better chances, though, will be off to our north as they've been for the last several days. And then as we move to Friday, that'll move off to the east. The GFS still wants to put some shower activity around. Likely it'll be more humidity, and the temperatures will be climbing right back up into the 90s, maybe approaching 100, heat indices well over 100 again. And this will last into Saturday, so anybody going to college football games, it's going to be dreadfully hot. Make sure you take a lot of water to keep hydrated, because it'll be way into the 90s, heat indices well over 100 again. Sunday, a frontal system will be coming into the state with some showers and thunderstorms. We can hope this is right. Mainly in the afternoon and evening. Could we see severe weather? We'd have to wait and see on that. And then on Labor Day Monday, that storm is now off to the east and south, and now the winds have switched to the north. That'll drop the temperatures down into the 80s. That'll feel a lot nicer. Maybe a few upper 70s. It'll depend on how well that frontal system moves through. But then the winds begin to die off here Tuesday as the system moves off to the east coast, and then we start to see the warm weather start to come back again. As you can see here, by a week from today, you can see there's the ridge again. It's back, centered near Cheyenne, Wyoming, and Denver. We still have a northwesterly flow. That's going to keep temperatures here fairly seasonal, but a bit warmer than it would be a few days earlier. But with the ridge being to our south and west, we could see some MCSs, and the GFS puts an MCS over us Wednesday night. We'll have to wait and see if this happens, so don't count your ducks. But as we go into the extended period here on September the 8th, we have a ridge over the desert southwest. The main storm track near the U.S.-Canadian border, but at least it's a lot closer to us than it was before. Bit of a weakness in between two ridges, and maybe have some shower activity around, but nothing real extreme at this point. Nothing real extreme anywhere else, and no tropical systems at least nearby at this point. At the end of the forecast on September the 12th, we have a ridge now over the east. It's a 588 ridge, but it will warm the east up from about the Mississippi River eastward, trough over the north and west, and no real flow around here, but a little bit of a south flow from the Gulf of Mexico. That'll at least bring some moisture in, but it may also bring warmer weather in, and that could also bring some shower activity, and maybe we hope we can bring some shower activity around. Because the satellite image from last evening showed no shower activity nearby from eastern Wisconsin through Michigan into northern Ohio, some over the Dakotas, some thunderstorms with the monsoonal flow over Mexico. Elsewhere, it was fairly quiet. The Watch 20 map from last evening, we still had a few heat advisories and excessive heat warnings, a little bit trimmed down at that point, some flood issues in the southeast, and red flag warnings continue over the state of Idaho. The QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, showing any rain that falls in the next 5 days will be very isolated and very light, maybe 1/10 of an inch or less, heaviest to our north, across the southwest, and across the east coast.